Alright, let's start again. Right, I need to record this. This is the second take though. I did enjoy the first one, but I missed a few things out. I had a dream last night, and if anybody, well, I know everybody who knows me, that I don't really dream. I go to bed, it goes very dark, and then I wake up the next day. Don't remember anything. It's always black. Not even snippets of anything. Literally nothing. So this is the significance for me. And it was so vivid. It was like I actually went there. And that's especially it was like going to a gig. Or I did go to a gig. So I went to see like a tribute band, which is always very nice, but this one it wasn't very particularly good. I felt like I was in Cheltenham Town Hall, that kind of setting, that kind of size gig. Seating arrangement was very particular. It was like in a V shape up to the front, so there's the V in the middle, so you can get down and have a boogie in the middle when the band kicked off. But I placed myself right at the front, left hand side, along with the person that I went with, but I don't know who that was. I don't know who I went with, so. But that's not the important part of the story. So the band got on the stage. It was like a Freddie Mercury type Queen setup, and it was pretty shocking. It wasn't very good at all, albeit it was televised as well, which I later came to find out. Freddie Mercury not good. Outfit was dreadful. Moustache was wrong. Boldened, it just did not look like him. Sounded like him, but just did not look like him. And the rest of the band was the same. Really, really bad band, but ended up being televised. But anyway, so I'm sat at the front, and my friend who came with me at the time either disappeared to go for a drink or to go for go to the toilet or whatever, but they disappeared, left me on my own on the front. And then within a couple of minutes, this guy came up and sat in their seat, and not only sat in their seat, just like shoved right up against me. It was just cold. He was trembling with the cold. He was freezing. And then I thought it was a little bit uncomfortable, but I stick with it, because you don't tend to shove away people like that. They're there for a purpose, and they come to you for that purpose, so you don't really shun them away. So I ended up taking off my jacket, which was a very significant jacket for me. I remember I used to own it. I don't have it anymore, but it was. I used to call it Starsky, because it was. If you remember Starsky, TV cop show back in the 80s, 70s, whatever. He had a big fluffy, or he had many jackets, but big fluffy jacket, this one. It was wool on the outside, mine was grey, and it was fluffy on the inside, so it was nice and warm. And then the buttons were like the tooth ones, like you used to have on a duffel jacket when I was back at school. And so it's a very particular jacket, and I don't know what the significance is of that, but it was Starsky that I was wearing. So I decided to take this off and put it on this guy, and then with all this, my friend come back, because I was sat on this V, so we were sat on this side, me and then this gentleman, and then so she come back and tapped me on the shoulder and said, look, this guy's, he's sat in my seat, what are you going to do? And I said, look, he just needs a little bit of love, he needs a bit of time, and he's cold, we need to help him. So, and then as time went on, the focus of the camera crew that was videoing the band kind of span round and focused on this guy. And then obviously I was in shot. And then his plight just got highlighted of his cold. Probably homeless, how he got in the gig was irrelevant, I suppose, because it's not the moral of the story, I don't think. And so things just started escalating from there. Just you got warmer, and got more mobile, got more chatty. Then people wondered who he was and what was going on. And then the big thing that the gifts started arriving. So this obviously was televised, and then and I know who the gifts were from. It was a box of stuff, so it was like blankets and towels and tin food and all these kinds of things to help a homeless person out. But the box that it came in had a particular word on it, and I know a few people called Jane, but I knew which one it was. So this turned up and it made me smile a little bit, and so this got highlighted. So the film crew's getting on it, and then everybody in the room was coming to him saying, "Oh, how can we help you? We can, give you a bit of cash to tide you over until such times that you can stand on your own feet." And I think that was like kind of everything that blended into insignificance after that. So the main focus was this guy, helping this guy out. And I think the whole moral of the story is that just try to be kind. Try to be helpful. Within your means, obviously, because I could only personally lend him a jacket. There was people in the room that could give him money. There was people watching on TV that could send boxes of gifts to them. So there's different levels of gifting, of giving your resources away not for no reason, but to be kind and thoughtful and conscious of other people's plights just by looking around you. But anyway, so that's it. I just need to get that out there, and I don't think he needs to hear it. And I'm going to send this link to Jane, so I think she might be fascinated to hear this story, as I am, because I just don't dream. I've not had dreams in years, so it's just significant for me in that respect. So anyway, hope you enjoyed. Take care.